Hello world, welcome to another episode of Let's Try Stuff. I'm Josh.
I'm Lauren.
And today I'm again excited for some Coolhaus ice cream. Cool, H-A-U-S. And you can get this, I don't know if you can get it, but you can at least learn about it at eatcoolhaus.com. And we're doing their salted caramel ice cream, which is kind of a standby flavor for all these fancy pants gourmet ice cream places. So it's a good way to see where they are in terms of just their ice cream. We had their oatmeal raisin ice cream sandwich, oatmeal raisin baked apple pie, something or other. It was really good. So I'm looking forward to this. They say they're architecturally inspired ice cream, and this is Caramia Leher. The ice cream sandwich said which architect they were referring to, but this pint does not, so I don't really care. Ice cream inspired by architects is kind of weird, but that's their thing, and if it tastes good, who cares what inspired it? So, I'm gonna stop yapping and try this, and let's hear what you think.
This is so good.
It's really soft, like the moment I put my spoon into it.
No, the consistency is great. Like, it's so smooth. It's a great flavor. It's not too strong, but it's like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's just a very soft, really nice, subtle tasting ice cream.
It is very much caramel, like in a good way. It tastes like a good caramel. It says it has burnt sugar, which I sort of get that taste. It's got a slightly burnt caramel taste to it, just slightly.
Yeah.
I will say at the end of it, I get the salt a little bit. Not so much as the first thing that hits me is this taste, like caramel. It's a really smooth ice cream. Got a nice texture. It's easy.
Truly smooth.
We didn't have this sitting out very long when we started this, so like right away, it's pretty easy to go through.
But it's not melty.
Not yet, at least.
It's soft, but it's not like liquidy. The foundation doesn't get weird.
They make a big deal about being all natural, no high fructose corn syrup, no growth hormones, no preservatives, at least no artificial preservatives, no sugar substitutes, and no artificial colors. So if that matters to you, they do this.
I think you can taste it because there's absolutely no aftertaste for me.
It's weird to say it tastes real, but it tastes very real.
I mean, that's the best way that I can describe it. Is it's a really enjoyable flavor, and it's not too strong. It does very much taste like caramel, but it's not, to me, it doesn't hit me over the face with it. And it
hits me, I'll be honest, pretty strong. At least a little stronger than, I would not describe it as subtle.
His taste buds are more sensitive than mine.
I would just say I know very much what I'm tasting. I wouldn't have to think hard about it if I didn't read the label.
Really? Huh. I think my taste buds are defective, but I definitely am particular about ice cream that tastes fakey, and this does not at all.
And it's got a nice, really smooth, velvety kind of texture.
I really like this. I mean, every brand that we've tried so far has really different consistency and texture, and I think
it's airy, it's light.
Yeah, it's lighter. You don't
I think that's the difference. I think maybe they're working some air into it, and when they're mixing it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna look.
I don't think they're gonna list air as in.
No, but I mean, like in terms of if they have a method.
If I had to rate it, I would say It's really good caramel ice cream. If I had to rate it as a salted caramel, I might have to knock off like a point or two. Probably a point. It's a great caramel. It's not a perfect salted caramel.
That's fair. I don't get any salt, but
Just a hint at the end for me.
really, I don't taste it at all. But I'd have to give it like a 9.5 total, because consistency, I'd have to give it a 10. I love this. And then to me, the flavor, you get it a lot, but I don't really get it a whole lot. And it's not like your typical grocery store ice cream where it's like, here's all of the artificial coffee or strawberry or vanilla flavor that we've put into this to make it just like it's like candy but in ice cream form. But this is more like the real deal. And I mean, in terms of flavor execution, I think that's really where it's not so great, but I like it.
Yeah, I'd say like a 9. And that's only because they call it salted caramel instead of caramel. Or a burnt sugar caramel or something.
Yeah, and for a brand that is quite unique and does its very expressive thing in terms, I mean, like the labeling is rather creative, and I've heard in store their presentation is very creative. Because I live in California sometimes, and there's like a location there, and then apparently all of the presentation is kind of weird, I've heard.
Okay.
But this is a pretty normal flavor, I guess, for something that is brand specific and very experimental in other ways.
Yeah. That it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, anything else? I think that's covering it.
Nah.
Alright. This video is like 7.5 minutes long.
Sorry, I yapped.
Alright. We're going to do one more video next week of this. And by next week, I mean in 5 minutes, but next week for you. And it's a weird flavor, so I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.